For example, there's this channel over here, like Dr. Becker. You can see over here, this is like a doctor's channel, and most popular video, 1.4 million views, 700K plus views on like these most popular videos. And over here, he has this site over here that he calls to actions to, which is his ebook, right? And he sells his ebook basically just from this website. At 55, your cells stop repairing. And then if you scroll down, you can see that, oh, he has like this ebook, first ebook, second ebook, third ebook. And then he's like, hey, if you want all of these together, you can get all 3 guides for $47. And then if you click onto here, you will also see that, okay, it takes you to a checkout. This is a Gumroad checkout. Gumroad is basically a website where you can host these digital products. And yeah, you can see $47, $27. Here you can also tip on this website. And then basically, once you buy, you get access to these over here. Not anything too crazy, but pretty much what I want to go over today is how to identify like what can you create an ebook around? Is like an ebook even for you in the very first place? And how to actually put together an ebook. So how to write the ebook and design it. And then yeah, and basically everything around that. So let's get into it, including the website creation, right? So I have 2 SOPs that I spent some time putting together. So one SOP is on how to create an ebook. So that's over here. Just share this window over here. Yeah, this is the book creation SOP, which I will make available to you guys. One of the things that I kind of realized is that there's all of these like small little things that we're putting together as like resources that I think should honestly be like AI skills, and you should be able to do within Subscriber. So what we're thinking is we're gonna spend some time like compiling all of these. So stuff like how to create your avatar, how to like pick your niche. In this case, like how to create an ebook, like turn it into a skill that we can then like put inside of Subscriber, and we can even put inside of our MCP. We can put inside of our API so that you can access all of these. It's kind of like piling up to be quite a lot as I'm doing more and more of these masterclasses. These like 1-2 hour breakdowns where I go like super duper in depth. So our plan is to integrate this as part of Subscriber eventually. But right now, this is what we have. This is a standard operating procedure for how to put together a book, right? And I'll go into this in a little bit. And what I'm also going to share with you guys is this over here. It's how to put together the ebook and ebook landing page. So we're gonna go over live. Ideally, I think we have time to go through all of these live. If not, like I'll make sure to make these resources available to you. Right, this is like the full master prompt that we have here. You can see this is a super duper long prompt. Like what are the different references, and you can just give this to like whatever AI website builder, whether it's Claude or ChatGPT, right, to put this entire thing together. Right, so I'm going to show you guys the steps. I also want to show you guys over here. Over here, I want to show you. It's over here. Let's download this. Download this. Also, this is an example of a book that I spent some time creating. Why can I not open this? Share. Right. This is pretty much like the final product that I think we can aspire towards when we are creating. It will look something like this, right? Where this is literally a full ebook. You can see here that there's the cover that's generated. You can see that there's an introduction here. There is a how to use this book. We have the contents, so like the different sections, and then there's chapter covers. You can see that there are images that are being sourced on this, right? There's your information, and the information is also being presented in multiple ways, not just like in text. You can see it's segmented into chapters: old way, danger, what they're priced, more images, and then there's like a checklist. There's a checklist at the very end of each chapter. can see headline, and you can see that this specific book is like 51 pages long, right? So let's get into some of the specifics here on exactly how to put this together, because I think there's going to be a lot to actually cover within this. So I want to cover this like book creation SOP. I think it's a very important for us to kind of start here in that to understand like what all the different steps are, right? So the very first thing, like it's very rarely just like a case of you can like one shot like press one button and then you get the entire ebook that's being spit out, right? You actually have to go through like all of these different steps in order to get like a really good ebook. Like if it's just like one prompt, you press one button and you spit out the ebook, it's not going to be any good, right? It's just like how if you go into Claude or you go into ChatGPT to go and write the script, right? If you just like one prompt it, it's like, hey, like this is like the framework, this is how to write it. Like that's not how a good output is being created, right? You have to first plan the book. You have to research the chapter. So we research each individual chapter. You write the draft, then you humanize the draft,